No, I'm not late, but you are. Don't be showing up late to my stream, Joey. You know I never do that to you. What is up, boys? How are y'all doing, man? Welcome to the Just My 2 Cents UFC Vegas 107 shit show with Moiz Audio and others. A colorful cast of characters. Can't wait to see y'all. Can't wait to see everybody in the chat. Got Blanchfield versus Barber coming up tomorrow night. Prelims start at 6:30. I'm going to drop the links here shortly. Run through the card. But first, I'm going to do a couple shout outs. Tell you what I thought about the weigh-ins. Unleash my greasy fucking bets, and then I'll drop the links. So. Oh, man. Sorry, I got a scarf full of snack right here. I'm fucking hungry. Yeah, it is for you. Good fucking luck. Yeah, good fucking luck. Matter of fact, I like to see that for a little humor. Matter of fact, why don't you do that, Joey? For my amusement. Now, enough of my mukbang. Let's get this thing started. A couple of shout outs, man. Shout and salute to the Dome, the greatest group chat in the world, Joey, that you should be very thankful that you're now a part of. No, man, shout out to you and everybody else in the Dome. Shout out to my homie, the General Alex Ramirez, the leader of said Dome. Couple disclaimers. Do not take what I say as gambling advice, and if you do, you're doing so at your own risk. Every man is responsible for his own wagers. So if you tail, best of luck. If you fade, best of luck as well. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't you dare try and sue me. Also, don't try and sue me for any fucking crazy things that I say or anything like that. And definitely don't think that it is attributed to anybody else besides myself unless they so designate. So shout out to everybody that I'm associated with. Appreciate all the support. Those are my legal disclaimers. Now, a couple announcements. As usual, if you're not aware, check out the Locker Room Talk podcast. It is Pub Sports Radio's premier UFC, well, really MMA podcast. Check it out. New episodes premiere every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Appreciate y'all. Also, make sure you follow the Locker Room Talk podcast Twitter or X account, whatever. It is up there. We're climbing as far as followers go. Want to keep that going. But yeah, shout out to Joey, Big Show, Mills, Billy, everyone that makes that possible. Also, while I'm doing shout outs, sign up for the Pub Sports Radio weekly UFC contest. Shout out to Swig Bets for running that contest. Appreciate him getting the contest up, and it is now running. Shout out to the man, Jeff Slaughter. Dude, just giving away fucking money every week. It's free to sign up for. It's easy to sign up for. pubsportsradio.com. First place cash prize winner still. It's a free roll if you do UFC picks. Shout out to the man. Shout out to the pub. So we got Blanchfield versus Barber. It's a pretty greasy card, and I've kind of gotten greasy with it. I had originally, I was like, I'm not going to do much of this card, maybe like a unit. I've ended up not even really 2 units, but definitely over 1. Got a little bit more action on it than I thought I would goddamn. Allow myself to introduce myself. Yeah, a little bit more action than I originally thought, but still not going crazy. It's pretty greasy, dude. But I'm kind of getting to the point now where I'm just like, I'm tired of walking on eggshells and like, let me be really careful with my bets. I'm just gonna fucking bet what feels right, not go insane, but also just not like, I'm gonna be extra careful and conservative. I'm just gonna just do what feels right. Yeah, he was about to get fucking. Well, I was going to say he's about to get whooped by Trevin Giles, but I guess we'll never know. Okie minus 400. I know, dude. You the biggest one. What up, homie? What up, other homie? That's what you think. I think that gentleman might have something to say about that. Zhang Li down to 3 legs. Are we going to get a fucking another Zhang Li, boys? I heard rumors, dude. I heard some fucking, heard some whisperings through the grapevine. That'd be fucking sick, dude. Shout out to you guys, though, man. These are your official UFC Vegas 107 weigh-in results. 2 fighters missed weight. 1 fight's canceled. 1 fight got moved to a featherweight. Dude, you want to talk about a shit show? This ain't got nothing on those fucking weigh-ins, dude. They were ridiculous. One of the main event fighters missed weight and looked like shit doing it. Matter of fact, I didn't think Aaron looked that great either. For someone that's not like, she's still like got a little softness on her at 125, but she looked sucked out somehow still. is weird. I don't really know how to describe it, but she looked a little sucked out in the face and a little weary, but it's not like her body looked like drained. It was just weird, man. She just didn't look great either. Obviously didn't look as bad as Macy. Like, Macy looked terrible. Looked like she was about to pass out. Like, just rough, man. And then she tried to get in Aaron's face. It was pretty corny. But yeah, I thought I didn't think any of these fighters looked really great. Alon Nascimento looked crazy, dude. Like, the cockeye thing doesn't help, but he was looking kind of insane. He missed weight as well. So I'd say it's a tie, honestly, like a two-way tie between Macy and Nascimento. Reese kind of looked like shit, too. I know he cuts a lot of weight, but he looked rough, dude. He looked pretty misty-eyed. And, yeah, same with Ketlin was in the hospital last night, and she looked terrible, too, man. I'm wondering if that fight is still going to go through. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't medically clear her and that ends up getting canceled. So just be on the lookout for that potentially. Theo, like, his energy was there. His body looked okay. But, dude, I'm sorry. Anytime you fucking put the glasses on inside, I'm putting you on looking rough. I'm just putting you on that list. There's no reason, like, to do that. Tom Kazansky, take your fucking aviators off. Like, you're doing it because your eyes look sucked out and you don't want people to see how drained you are. So I'm sorry. I have to. But I am betting him, and I do think he wins the fight. Nascimento looked terrible. And again, Blanchfield just kind of weird looking. I didn't think Lopez, whatever, looked that great. But I've seen worse looking fighters, I guess, too. On the other side of things, this is who I thought was looking pretty good. If I had, who was looking the best? Probably it's between, honestly, Jacoby, Gamrot, and Hayani, honestly. Maybe Billy Ray Goff. All of them look really good. Even Oki, who I'm pretty sure cuts a lot of weight, like, he looked pretty good, man. Macy Chasson usually either misses weight or looks like shit. And she looked pretty damn good for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, relatively speaking. So thought all these fighters look good. Expected Levitt to look pretty good. Halbau looked fine for a 38-year-old. Ardeline, whatever. She looked all right. Ludovic, same way. I guess you could say he looked a little misty-eyed, but he didn't look incredibly sucked out. Like, he looked pretty healthy. And then, yeah. Dusko always looks fine on the scales. I don't think he cuts a ton. I think he's kind of one of the more naturally, like, 185 dudes. But that is the weigh-ins. That's what I thought about it. I used to put this disclaimer up, and it's just more of just like a word of advice, unsolicited advice. Don't use the weigh-ins as your main criteria or criterion. I can't remember which one you use there, which word you use there, but don't use that as like your main deciding factor for a fight. I'm not saying don't factor it in at all, but like, just because someone looks bad on the scale, they can still win the fight. I've seen that plenty this year and years before. So that's my 2 cents on the weigh-ins. A little bit of a ridiculous weigh-in, honestly. Like I said, one of the main event fighters missed weight and looked like shit, and they had to cancel one fight, move another to catch weight or change weight classes, and then another fighter missed weight. It's just like, okay. Do a great start, UFC Vegas 107. Not like y'all had a ton of legs to stand on before that anyway, but that's what it is. What's up, Buster? No shit. He did have a mohawk. That's correct. You are correct. Show comments on stage? What does that mean? Live comments from viewers will appear on screen during your stream. Keep the conversation going and make your audience part of the experience. That's what I'm already doing, StreamYard, you dumbass. But anyways, man. what is that? A little like show comments automatically, like periodically. They just put the comments up because you're too fucking lazy to do it yourself, or you're not a good enough streamer. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I can handle it myself just fine manually. Thank you. So where are we? I feel like there's something else I need to do. Oh yeah. Let me check something real quick. Need to update my Tapology results and my prediction results for the last event. Just see what those. Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. I don't have time for this. Okay, here we go. Tapology. I don't think I did too bad with picks. It was a slight winning event with bets. Nothing crazy, but at least I didn't fucking lose again. Okay. Updated Tapology results. Oh my god. Why does it say paper jam when there is no paper jam? Okay. Did pretty good with picks on the last event, 8-3. So we'll call that a win. Back to 63.1%. For my results, we'll always take that. So check mark there. UFC Vegas 107 prediction results. Did pretty good with those. My Tapology results now sit at over 1,200 correct picks, motherfuckers. 1,250 to be exact now. Nice whole number there. 732 dumbass picks and 28 draws for 63.1 percentile, Joey DFS. What do you think about that? What do you think about that shit? Didn't lose? Yay! But it's still a losing year for me. I've been a fucking shit ass better with UFC. Couple good spots here and there, a couple good stretches, but just haven't been very good this year. Poor processing. A couple bad breaks, but you're always going to have that, man. You can't count on those to fucking get you through. You can't count on getting lucky and, like, you know, close fights going your way, because they're not always going to. In fact, most of the time they won't. But in any case, those are your weigh-in results. Those are all my updates or whatever. Let me get... All right, these are my bets. I'll do this real quick, and I will get the links dropped before the 30-minute mark. This I swear. I swear it. Okay, my greasy little slate. Like I said, I did bet Fio. Just think he's a better fighter. Better striker, better grappler, better wins. He beat fucking Amir Albazi in a grappling match, dude. I don't think Nascimento's the one. And he looked like shit. Like, let's fucking go. That one might get canceled too. I don't know. Maybe they don't medically clear Nascimento. He'll look like shit, dude. Like I said, the cockeye thing doesn't help, but like it's still. Shout out to the Locker Room Talk podcast homies, the aforementioned Brages. I forgot to make a banner for the parlay template I guess I can do that right now, or at least do it before the show starts properly. But that is my two-piece. I just think this is the winnable fight for Dos Santos. Like, maybe the Puja fight should have probably gone her way, but I don't think she's losing 4 splits in a row. I don't think Alice Ardeleon is really that great of a fighter, and I think Dos Santos is going to beat the shit out of her, honestly. I think she's probably going to sub her. And then, yeah, same with Jordan Levitt and Holloway. Like, Holloway's just an old fucking jobber. Levitt's a way better grappler. I don't think he's going to get sparked out by Kurt. Like, I think it's probably a Levitt sub. I know Kurt's a black belt, but I just think Levitt, maybe not a sub. Maybe it's a Levitt decision, but yeah, I can definitely see Levitt choking him too. Kurt's a fucking jabroni. I did have a bet on Officer Giles. I'm not going to lie. I got to the Trevin Giles side, and then, of course, it got canceled. So that was probably the universe or God or, whatever, sorting that out. Or karma, whatever the fuck. So, yeah, I did have a bet on Officer Giles. C'est la vie. So much for that. This one I made, and then who fucking cunt cursed it. Just fucking Chief Red X'd it, so I'm sure that'll go fucking great. But I was kind of like getting to the ledge on Tuesday when we did the podcast. Like, dude, Mills had my fucking number, man. Like, he called me out. Yes, I like to back Dushko. I think he's a little bit better than what his record shows. Sometimes your record is exactly who you say you are, but like, he's getting smashed by pretty fucking good fighters. And I don't think that's Zach Reese, dude. I know Big Show ain't gonna be happy with me for this, but like, I just feel it, dude. I feel like this is the winnable one for Dushko. Reese getting starched like that 3 months ago, like, I don't know, man. I don't think he's quite got, I won't say he doesn't have the firepower. I just don't think he has the skill of the dude that's been putting Dushko away. And like, I think Todorovic is a considerably better grappler, but we're going to see. And then I did this shit. This is pretty greasy, but again, this is just having a little fun. It is a double prop parlay. This is breaking like 3 different rules of betting, especially MMA betting. I don't recommend doing this, but I'm just doing it because fuck it with this card. I'm hoping the Macy Ketlin fight doesn't get canceled, because knowing that Ketlin was in the fucking hospital last night and seeing how shitty she looked and how good Macy looked, I know this is like, I don't use the weigh-ins, but I'm still encouraged. I'm not going to lie. Like, I feel pretty good about this. I think Macy's going to fucking destroy her. And I don't know if she would have sans these medical issues, but I think Macy's going to body her, dude. And I think Dushko is going to smash Zach Reese. So, yeah, give me this greasy little double ITD prop parlay 1988. Fine year. So let's fucking go. And I'm hoping a certain parlay is going to get fucking unleashed, dude. I'm hoping a certain Kraken's going to get unleashed here, but that is what I'm saving the rest of my slate for. Oh, yeah, it's a built-in excuse now. I hate it, but it's also like, that's who I'm going to blame. Whether it's right or not, I don't give a shit. Gotta fucking scapegoat something. I will find one. You gonna fucking take responsibility, dude? All right. That is my slate so far. I'm gonna drop the links. I told you I was gonna do this before the 30-minute mark, did I not? Did I not, Joey? I certainly can't blame you, brother. I can't blame you. It'll make a man's blood run cold seeing that sort of thing, Joey. All right. Let me drop this thing. Let me roll out the red carpet for this fucking A-lister here. This fucking industry diva. with your fucking artist clout. Fucking whatever. Nah, shout out to my dude Moiz, man. It's just banter. I'm very fond of Moiz, or I wouldn't keep inviting him back here. There you go, Moiz. The link is yours, A-lister. Hopefully. It's a big ask. Let's fucking go. No, I already had it. It was just fucking lazy on my behalf to not have taken a fucking. I could have easily taken a screenshot of it, dude. So that's my fault, and that is not your responsibility to do that. But I appreciate it, and I will now use that. I will now use this image. Saving to camera roll, and when the time comes, I will unveil it. All right, Joey. Atomic, what up, dude? How are you? Great to see you. Great to see all you guys, man. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. TGIF, right, boys? Let's fucking go, man. Hope it's the end of the work week for y'all. My week is just getting started. It's going to kick off tomorrow. Now, here we go, links. Actually, I already gave Moiz the link, so we're just waiting on him. Forgot. Fucking re-spark this doober. Cheers, boys. Got the lemon splash back in my life. Life is good. Life is good, boys. Positive affirmations. I have family and friends. I have a good life. A beautiful wife that loves me. Got some fucking greasy action on this card coming up, dude. Got a great job. Like, life is good, man. Cheers, gentlemen. Lemon splash, baby. Lemon tree and horchata. Atomic 3301 says Blanchfield is everything UFC wanted Barber to be. We're going to find out. But yes, I take your point. I think it's a good fight, dude. It really is a good test for both of them. I wish that Macy had come in on weight and it's hard to say whether she's in shape or not, but it's like she missed weight, so I guess she really won't, right? And usually she does. Usually she looks bang on the Libras, you know? So, I don't know, man. Shout out to the people in the building. We're getting this thing cranked up, boys. It's almost a real fucking party. It's a small gathering now. Little huddle. Little smoke circle. Smoke something, drink something. But yeah. Just waiting on this industry professional. You wish you knew about sound production like Moiz Audio. Y'all fucking wish you were in a position to record Max Cavalera and company. You fucking wish, dude. You fucking wish you were as well respected in the audio industry as Moiz. I don't know. It's been a while since I talked to him, honestly. They don't really take my calls no more, so wish I had something more than that to tell you, brother, but it just won't be the truth. Let me just double check everything while we're waiting on somebody. Hope you appreciate the respect I have for you. Anybody else in this thing would have been fucking. Hey, see, that's all it takes, dude. Like, you see there? Just a little fucking cyberbullying, a little fucking arm twisting, dude, a little fucking Indian burn on the forearm, dude. That's all it takes. Hello, cutie pie.
Hello, I didn't know you had the show today.
I didn't know either. I didn't know if I was going to,
Short,
but one of us
short
is in
notice.
deep trouble. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Could be better, but it's
That's
okay.
better than bad, though, dude, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Well, dude, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Um, how's the weather at least? Is the weather at least decent?
Yeah, today is decent. It's been raining a lot days, last days, but
Same here.
it is what it is.
Oh yeah. Well, Moiz, you know the other parts of the question, and I'm going to add a little part to it. How are you feeling about this card overall? What letter grade would you give it? Is there a fight in particular you're pumped for? And also, what did you think about the weigh-ins / stare downs if you watched them?
Card is a solid D. D for David, and
David,
weigh-ins were a shit show. Uh,
were they ever?
yeah, so 10 fights, and I have to decide tomorrow if I'm gonna sleep till the main card 3 o'clock in the morning or watch it from 1 a.m. So
Dude, that fucking sucks, man. I really do feel for you and the rest of the European MMA fans that have to fucking go through the struggle, man.
yeah,
Only the hardcores, right?
yeah, especially as for in Europe. So
Yeah, you get it even worse than the fucking UK dudes, right?
yeah,
You're an hour behind UK, aren't you?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But speaking of UK, Cage Warriors, Rome, Italy, Milan, whatever it is, much better card. I'd say it's B minus. So regional show is better than the UFC. So that's the reality of 2025.
Now, do you think the fights will be better, or is the betting better, or both, or neither? I guess neither
Nah,
would make sense if you think it's better.
Cage Warriors is better, much
Would you
better.
say both from entertainment and betting standpoints, or
Yeah,
just
yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah. Because there are some sloppy lines there, so very wide lines. So there's one plus 600, which I don't understand. So let's see what happens. It should be minus 200, not yeah, plus 600. So
Interesting, man. Well, best of luck to you, and feel free anytime you want to intercede with any Cage Warriors info or plays or all that shit. Well, Moise, we're just gonna give it a couple minutes, man, I guess, and just wait on Joey and anybody else that wants to come through. Let her marinate for a bit, but yeah, man, feel free, man. The floor is yours.
nothing much. I got some bad news this week. My friend calls me and says he has a cancer. So, but
That sucks, man. I'm
it's
sorry.
that's but it's not the liver or the pancreas or lungs. It's I don't know what you call it in English. It's um
Is it non-Hodgkin's lymphoma?
yeah, I think it's lymphoma. Yeah, that's what you call it.
Dude, that's been a pretty common one in recent years, dude. That's a fucking tough
Yeah,
one, dude, because it's in your lymph nodes and it can spread to your blood and shit.
yeah,
Well, man, I'm sorry about that. I wish him a speedy recovery.
yeah. No, it's 92% of people get remission.
Good,
So it's not that.
dude. That's the one I'm at most risk for, honestly. With all the chemicals that I sprayed on a commercial level, that's probably the one that I'm going to be on the lookout
Yeah.
for. But I'm sorry, dude.
Maybe you should remove those What you call it? Let me see what you call it in English. English.
Carcinogens.
No, it's we call it almonds. We call it almonds in hold on again. In Norwegian, what's it called? Tonsils.
Tonsils.
Yeah, tons. Yeah, remove those.
Oh, the dog. They got removed when I was 18. It,
Okay,
dude.
then
It
you're
made
okay.
when I got my tonsils taken out when I was 18. It was so fucking miserable. I did it over. It was like the summer between my junior and senior year. So I
Yeah,
got no. It was after that. But they got so swollen and painful. Like it made my I went to a senior party like after we graduated, dude, and it it made me so fucking miserable. So I actually no, I said that wrong. I got them taken out the summer after I graduated. It was like right before I started college, man. It was fucking
yeah.
miserable, dude.
He has to do the radiation, and basically his throat is going to be toast. So he has to, 2 months with eating through his, sonar. So it is what it is.
Fuck, man. Well, if y'all are religious out there, man, thoughts and prayers for sure, dude.
Thoughts and prayers.
No, seriously though. Sorry to hear that. So
Joey.
Joey DFS, thank you for waiting patiently, my dude. Sorry to keep you waiting, El Presidente. So yeah, again to you, my friend. Good to see you. 4-part question. How you feeling about the card? Letter grade. What fight are you most pumped for? And how did you feel about the weigh-ins if you watched them?
Hello, my fellow people. Moiz Audio and
Hello, cutie pie.
DC in the fucking building.
I
Um,
love you, Joey.
I love you, Moiz, and we got Cage
I
Warriors,
love you.
and I love Cage Warriors. So grade,
Are you going to play Bama at plus 600?
I might sprinkle that. I'm gonna look more into it. Actually after the show. So now I'm actually home, thank God.
Great.
Grade wise, looks disaster. The weigh-ins were bonkers. Grade wise, I probably get like a D minus, almost a C, but like, and the only reason why I'll say only a C almost is because,
Nah, D is correct. I said the same D.
and the only reason why I say that is because like we still got the co-main and main. If you told me if one of those dropped, oh yeah, this would probably be a fat F for failure, and I'm pretty good. I think the fight I'm most excited about is, if you guys know, without being biased, my planet flag is in the picture. And that's Jacoby versus my man, almost a Diego Lopes, Jesus, Bruno Lopez.
Boo.
So Joey, I noticed that you're one of the only people I've seen that's like really going all in on Bruno Lopez, and I'm definitely going to ask you some more about that when we get to that fight. But I'm gonna wish you the best of luck, man, because I don't have the stones to bet Jacoby. Like I like Jacoby here. I think he knocks Bruno out, but like it won't stun me if Bruno gets it to the ground and chokes him. So like I'm rooting for you, man, because I ain't got shit on that one. But we'll give it just another minute or two. What up, my dude, man? Shout out to the general, my homie Alex Ramirez, the leader of the Dome. Everyone pay homage. But shit, how are you doing, Joey, man? How's the weather up there? Even though I kind of know what it's like.
Sunny. I was supposed to be off today. Went into work since I live next door. Had to fix some bullshit that a bunch of dumb old farts couldn't fix. Like they have a machine where they clock in, clock out, old school, stamp it.
Oh, a puncher, a chung chung.
Yeah, good old puncher.
Oh
And
my
it said it was
god, dude, I
broken.
love those.
I never checked it, and they're like, "Hey, any chance you can come next door? Since the puncher's broken, you can make like a Google sheet thing, and they can just type in their clock." I'm like, "You got to be shitting me!" Got all done that. Went back next door to grab my cell phone charger, and I was like, "You know what? I'm a very handsy dude. I know how to fix shit." None of those motherfuckers went to go check the puncher to see there was no ink in it.
Oh my fucking god!
So I wasted 2.5 hours setting up a whole Google thing for them just to write on the fucking sheets, and then I find out there was no ink. I'm like,
You'd be like, you know what? No, y'all are using this sheet, man. You just take the roll of ink from.
Oh, I didn't put the ink back in. I know where the ink
just
is.
gank the
All
ink
I
roll.
did
Like,
was
fuck y'all.
I draw a little tab with an angry face and 2 middle fingers. I'm like, yep, use a sheet.
Bust their head, Joey. Just charge them an extra 50 just on principalities. Fuck, man. That dude, I loved those fucking punch cards. I would always forget that shit though. Like I'd always I'd get reamed out for it too. My boss would be like, you forgot to punch out again. I'm like, fuck. God damn it. All right. Like, you know, you have to tell him manually, oh, I guess I feel like I left like, 4:15. I know, dude. It's first world white people. I know. You fucking Northwoods buster, dude. When we gonna get you on panel again?
Yeah, Big Show. Are you?
I want to hear that deep, thunderous, fucking Paul Bunyan voice, dude.
Yeah, Big Show. Get your Paul Wright having ass up here.
What was the Ox's name? Blue, Big Blue.
I think it's Big Blue.
Is it Big Blue? If Big Blue feels right. Oh yeah. Well, boys, we're 40 minutes in. I guess I can give it another couple 3 minutes, or we can just start rolling. What do y'all think? I'll put it to a vote here. I know I can be pretty dictatorial, but we'll make this sort of a democratic republic here. What do y'all think?
What do you think, Moiz? You want to wait a couple more minutes, or does Brother Moiz want to say get to the action?
It's the same for me. It's a shitty card, so we can wait. It's the same for me.
Right on. I just want to check the temperature, man. We'll treat this like we're a board here. We're having a board meeting, deciding the future of the podcast episode. So yeah, man, I'm just chilling. I gotta fucking trying to decide if I'm gonna spark up another Duber right now or give it a minute. That's life is full of tough choices. Oh, here we go. Oh, you see there? All it takes, dude. All it takes is a little goading, dude. All you have to do is threaten someone's masculinity just a little fucking bit, and you'll yield fucking results. Well,
it's the Big Show.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Well, you're a smart man. I know that's why we're friends.
What up, Joey? What up, Liam's
man?
picture? It looks just like Liam.
I thought that was like a mixture of Liam and Rebecca.
Moiz, do you care to answer for yourself?
Yeah, it's a cross between Liam and Rebecca. Yes. Also
Is it?
Clyde.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they all look like each other. Yeah.
Legendary, mythical fighter, even.
Even the baby laughed.
What up, P?
What up, little man?
Well, Big Show, I'm gonna ask you this. You ain't special, dog. I'm gonna ask you just because you big and strong, you ain't special. I'm gonna treat you no different. I'm gonna ask you the same shit I ask everybody else. How are you feeling about this card overall? Letter grade, if you don't mind. Fight you're most pumped for, and what did you think about the weigh-ins if you watched them?
I'll start with the fight. Blanchfield, obviously, I'm a huge Blanchfield fan. It's Blanchfield season there. Card itself, I mean, it could be a fucking Friday night card for all you. This shit is not a fucking a normal card. What time is the card?
6:30. Let me go to double check.
That's right. Presidente's right.
I'd rather have been at 4. I'd rather have been at 4, but
no, it will be 7 because it's only 10 fights.
Oh no, they still.
Yeah.
God.
But overall, it's probably a C- at best.
Yeah, that's what Joey wanted to get, and then Moiz bullied him into giving it a D. But
yeah,
just a panel full of fucking bullies, dude.
I mean, it's really hard to be a D. I mean, it's really hard to get a D card, because we always say it's going to be a D, and then it turns out to be all right. As long as the free ones turn out to be all right, I think the main card can be watchable at least.
And we're just, for anybody listening, we're just assessing this casually as just kind of like a what do you think it's going to be like? What does it look like on paper? It can always over or underperform based on expectations. So, but yeah, man, dude, good to see you. Thank you for joining me in all seriousness. We got a 4-man panel. Let's just kick this shit off, man, if you all don't mind. And like I say, if anybody needs to go, feel free. Just drop off whenever you need to. And yeah, let's fucking go, dude. I do not have the banners up here, but I'm pretty sure the first fight is Dos Santos and Art de Leon.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct, Presidente?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let's see, Dos Santos or Amanda or whatever her fucking 25 Brazilian names is. Dos Santos versus R. de Leon. Fucking Belgian bitch, dude. Fucking weird pronunciation ass name. I'll start this one off because I do have a parlay with Hayane Amanda dos Santos de Souza or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I just think she's gonna choke her. I think she's way better grappler. I don't think she's going to risk losing a fourth split in a row, and I think she puts a stamp on it and smokes her. So yeah, give me Hayane Amanda. I get not wanting to lay chalk on her based on past performances and results, but that's what I got. Moiz, we think.
Yeah, it's a very low level fight. Ryan, whatever her name is, she has great success at atomweight, but strawweight, no success at all. Yeah, no, no strength to get takedowns even. In Invicta, she would take chicks down and beat them up, but here it's the opposite. And as far as stand up, both are kind of same.
You don't say that.
Ardillian, I mean, from what I saw, Dos Santos, Ryan, whatever. She's kind of predictable. She throws a cross. She throws a jab and a cross, and I think actually Ardillian can exploit that. So she throws her jab and low kick instead. So I do believe Ardillian is a better pressure fighter, and she has better volume on the feet. So and I do also believe Ardillian hits harder, and Dos Santos head movement isn't there, so it might be a ugly split decision. So for Dos Santos, she must get a finish. She has two split decisions now, so maybe she sells out for the grappling, but Ardillian has heavy hips and 100% takedown defense, so I have to lean with the Eurotrash striker grappler here to win by decision. And also better based on the fact-finding mission I did. So, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. I think she fucking sucks. Way worse than Amanda, but good luck. Joey, El Presidente, what do you think?
I will only agree with Moiz with one thing on this fight. If there was a 105 weight class, that's where I think Amanda would belong. She's a more well-rounded fighter.
That's right.
I'm not picking a girl who
she's a superior fighter.
Look, I'm not picking a girl who primarily makes 3 to 4 times much more on OnlyFans, who's a 9-7 fighter against a girl who arguably could be 2-0. Two wild decisions. I got Dos Anjos. I'm not sure about method. If she goes to the grappling, it could be bread and butter and just maybe control and maybe get like a round 2, maybe round 3 sub. But I'm just gonna pick Dos Anjos.
Big Show. Why don't you finish this?
I talked about it.
Go ahead.
Okay, I said that in the chat I said that she has 100% takedown defense, right? What if Ardillian has the lowest IQ ever? She takes Dos Santos down, and Dos Santos gets the armbar from guard.
I can definitely see that. It's very low level.
Mm-hmm.
It's so it will happen. At some point it will happen.
The long that fight though.
So So I told you that I'm gonna bet Dos Santos by armbar. Just waiting for the numbers.
Oh, let me see if I got it on mine just for out of curiosity.
Right on. It's like, well, it's funny, dude, because like
plus 800.
you look at Ardeleon's record, and Big Show, why don't you finish this motherfucker? Moiz was so rudely interrupted you, and I apologize, but I can't really control him. He's just a fucking, he's just a superstar. But you do the best you can. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one?
There's a Big Show picks breakdown on this. I don't fucking really got a big detailed breakdown about this. It's a twice lit Blackwood for me. Don't want nothing to do with it. Pick would be Amanda decision probably, but this is a stay off fight if you ask me.
Right. For sure. I mean, that's probably what a smart person does. But again, like DeLeon, Shanna Banana, like people talk so much shit about her, and like I don't know, man. I don't think that whether you think was correct or not, like I don't think a loss to Shanna Banana is a great look. And definitely like some of these other losses she's lost to some very poor fighters before, and like she's been subbed twice. Like I think number 3 is coming, but we'll see. Anyways, no, I agree with that. Like I'm not saying like Hayana Manda is like the best fighter ever, but I just think she's a better fighter and gets it done. Anyways, but best of luck, everybody. Now, next fight.
What was the armbar numbers, Joey?
Plus 800. The way the odds have it is 800 for the arm. They're thinking rear naked at plus 6 and some change.
It will be armbar at least.
That is one of the most common, like
Shauna
smaller
Benton.
chick submissions.
Yeah, Shauna Benton, you remember that versus Pooja?
Man, I never
Do
seen
I
DC
ever.
lose his shit. So
I
fast in
will
my life.
never forget that one. That was, dude. Feel like I got a little lucky there.
Just a T-bit.
Feel like I got a little. I got lucky, dude. Pooja, for some reason, like I have a lot of luck with her. Like I got lucky backing her and cashing the plus money, and then I got lucky fading her and cashing that parlay down at Pub 4. Shout out to the whole Pub man.
Yeah, Pub 4.
But yeah, man. Well, we can press forward, boys. We got Balaji Oki and very, very late replacement Michael I. He just got off the fucking couch, dude. So is it literally like 1 day or 2 days notice?
I think it's like
Aswell?
2 or 3, maybe.
Right on. Well, we'll go in reverse order. Big Show, what do you think about Balaji Oki and the very, very short notice Michael Aswell?
Yeah, I was on Oki in the other fight. I'm not going to go back and fight tape as well. I'm just going to listen to what everybody says and probably make a bet closer to. But I'd probably be on the Oki side. Probably. I don't know what method I would try to fuck around with, but pick would be Oki.
Right. El Presidente. How you feeling about this one, Bruno?
So, Big Show, I can tell you a good method, sir. Aswell is usually fights a weight class below. This is now at 155, so due to the short notice. But Oki's usually a natural 55er, big dude. The way the line's climbing, Oki's now minus 400. He is tied for the biggest favorite on the card with Billy Goff. And I think the way Aswell fights, he does come out aggressive. And he did have one of the better Dana White Contender Series fights I've seen in a long time versus Brogdon Grad. But Oki's not Brogdon Grad. Oki is a juiced up, strong son of a bitch. And if Aswell tries to come out with that same game plan against Bragg, he's probably going to get face planted, knocked the fuck out. So I'd probably say Oki by knockout.
Right on. Pakistani Viking, what do you think?
That's a short notice, so I have no opinion here. So pass.
Whoa.
Right on. No, I feel you. That's probably the smart thing to do. People love trying to fade Oki, dude. And I mean, I've done it before too. I cashed with Chris Duncan, but like, I don't know, dude. I think he's gonna fuck Aswell up. I think it's an Oki knockout. I get not wanting to pay the chalk, but I'm also like, I think people are trying to get cute here. People were trying to get cute with the opponent he had before, and they're doing it again here. I think Oki is gonna fucking Oki. Whoever they put in front of him tomorrow, I feel like Oki's about to make. He's gonna make a meal out of him regardless. So yeah. I think he's gonna look to make a statement in this one. And I just don't want to get in front of it. So that's what I think. But again, it's a big old pass, dude. the short notice, the super short notice is really fucking weird. So yeah. We can skip right over the next one that never fucking happened. Gustafson and who is he gonna fight? Jeremiah Wells, and then it was Giles, and now nothing.
Yep.
So yeah, how do you? Well, Moiz, can I ask you how you feel about that? What I mean, this is your fellow pagan brother, dude. Like, how's that fucking? Is it rubbing you the wrong way, or is he getting some karma, or what up with that?
Well, it was the best fight, you know. He goes for it, kill or be killed. So he was the A side of the whole card, and Aaron Blanchfield is was the next. So now he's not here, you know, on the card. So now the card is just pure trash.
Yeah, Billy's UFC card angle fucking took a total shit. And they're like, oh, we can't have this guy be the first guy to be the debut guy.
Right, dude. Like that. I'm glad you brought that up. That debut shorts thing, man. That was definitely a little bit of narrative. But
yeah, it definitely made me think about it. I wasn't gonna be like,
Yep.
oh, he's definitely gonna get the finish or a win, because if you look at sports cards, every sports card you see, every picture you take is not off a win. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know, like
but I'm with you though. It gave me a little bit of pause. You know.
Yeah, it just made me like, oh, you're right, Billy. That is kind of strange. Like they, you know, like if there was any way that the, you know, yeah.
For sure, dude.
I just don't know the finish just because.
Yeah, man. So C'est la vie. You know, next time Gustafson, I guess you can rock those Sonnen shorts. But we will move on to Jordan Levitt and Kurt Holloway. I've given my opinion on this fight twice already. I'll just make it a quick third. I think it's a Jordan Levitt sub or very dominant lay and pray decision. But I just don't think Kurt's the one. I think this is a kind of a not a layup, but it does kind of feel like a smash spot for Jordan a little bit. Moiz, tell me why I'm wrong.
No, it's a perfect matchup for Levitt. If you look at the fight versus Ogden, he used the leg kicks and footwork to disrupt Ogden's game plan. And if you look at Holloway, very easy to take down and control. If you think about reverse roles, if Holloway takes down Levi, it will actually work from bottom to sweep or get up. So it's a horrible matchup for Holloway. So I'll say 29-28 Levitt. Because on the feet, striking wise, Holloway has the volume and the power. So, but it's a horrible matchup for Holloway. So he'll get overwhelmed by Levitt's grappling here. So
I agree. I think he's
because
just too good of a wrestler.
he's a threat. He's a threat on the ground. So you know he very, very dangerous when it comes to passing guard and getting mount. He mounted Ogden. Remember that?
Yeah,
So,
I think. Yeah, I think if Holloway tries to throw shit up, he's just going to get his legs thrown to the side. Levitt going to be inside control a lot.
Yeah. So this might be the easiest lock of the card, despite Faggy Levitt. It is what it is.
I totally agree, dude. El Presidente, do you feel differently? Is the old gritty fucking Holloway gonna fucking get her done, or is it Monkey King season?
It is definitely Monkey King season. I don't know about method. Could he get a submission? Yeah. I haven't seen Holloway finish in a while. So like since he's back in the UFC, he's primarily been going to decisions, win or loss. But I'm pretty confident. I think Levitt can mix it in. I think if Levitt does have the success, like I'm thinking, he might, like as Moy said, work some leg kicks. And if he does get close, it's going to be a boring clinch on the cage. Eventually, I think he'll definitely work in some takedowns. So if his takedown props like 1.5, maybe I'll sprinkle that. I think the over is probably going to be juiced. But yeah, I got Levitt. I don't know about method though, but I think Levitt could win.
Right on. Big show. What do you think, Bo?
Yeah, for some reason, I just think Hollowball is going to entertain fucking trying to wrestle with him a little bit and just get his back taken or something. So I'll be on Levitt by submission, Levitt submission decision, something like that.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go, dude. All right. Well, we'll press forward. We'll actually go in reverse order for this one. So, Big Show, if you don't mind kicking off Nascimento and Fio, a fucking Brazilian showdown.
Decent layoff for Nascimento, so not really interested in that side. I mean, Bevo, idiot. He is what he is. Just not a big. I don't do well at 125 pounds. Like it's probably my worst division. So I would probably end up just passing Philo side probably for pub contest.
Right on. Right on. What do you think, Mr. President?
I will tell you, my fellow young feller. I'm on Fialo. If anyone knows, watch the show Tuesday. He is the first leg of my parlay. You will see who the second one is coming up just shortly. But as you broke down earlier, I know you said you also have a straight bet on him. And one thing I missed on Tuesday, and which I always go back to re-looking, he dominated the fuck out of Albazi in grappling. He made Albazi his bitch. And Albazi usually known for, good takedown defense. But look, grappling tournament, UFC, tad different, but it's impressive to see someone in Fialo who's still on the rise beat a guy who's inside the top 7 or 8 at 125 and grapple fuck the shit out of him. So Nascimento layoff I don't like. I try to stay away from like all those Chuda box guys, like outside of Ian Gary. I always pick Ian Gary outside of his last fight, but a lot of people overhype Chuda box. They're not the same anymore. They're really not. Yeah, they got a couple good fighters. Nascimento's good before that layoff. I still think he's not a bad fighter, but Fialo, are they both impressive strikers? No, but Fialo does throw more. He has okay power, and he's been getting more finishes while Nascimento's been going to decision. And Nascimento didn't look good on the scale either. So maybe Fialo, I almost want to go Fialo by sub, but I'm just going to pick Fialo, just as a straight. But one prop I remember I did for a flyweight, the last bet I had, was Ode when he fought that Contender Series guy. It was like Ode to win by knockout and under 1.5. But now Fialo is Filo by submission in under 1.5. That's at plus 950. That's, if he gets into the ground, he might pull off some slick ass shit. So, but for now, I'm just gonna stick to my parlay, stick to the money line. It's plus money. Don't get too greedy.
That's right.
As Big Show would always tell me, but sometimes I do. I can't help it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the dog.
Moiz, talk to him.
Yeah, I think Fialo is live round 1, but after 7.5 minutes, he'll start fading. So I'm going to say a rear naked choke for Nascimento round 3.
You'll start fading.
When he's tired, yeah. So
I was just gonna ask everybody because I'm on Fio. I was gonna ask, like, where's the advantage for Nascimento? He doesn't hit harder than Fio. He does have jits, Mick, but I think Fio's jits is better. Honestly, I just think it's a little bit better. So I was just gonna ask, like, where's Nascimento's advantage? Like the pressure and the cardio? Because I think that's legit if it is.
No,
if
he's
he does have the advantage
good.
there.
No, he has good grappling defense, and it's going to tire out Fialo when he tries to chase the finish.
Right on. I wasn't asking in a smart ass way. Like I fully concede that there could be advantages. I just didn't really see too many, and like I think Nascimento is a little overrated, but it could be, dude. That seems like a lot of people on Fio, and he could be the one getting overrated. So I'm a little worried about that. But yeah, I mean, Nascimento's a good fighter.
Wait, TC, before you go on, you said Moiz. You said Nascimento by sub.
Yeah, rear naked choke.
Yeah, you can get the sub plus 400 if you believe it's a rear naked plus 550. Or if I do think the winner could get a sub. So if you go, how does fight end? You can get by submission plus 225 to be safe on your side.
Right.
I just don't think Fio's going to be worried about the grappling, and I just think he's way more dangerous on the feet. Nascimento missing weight. I mean, that's just an like. I'm not using that to make my assessment, but I like that. I think I wouldn't be surprised if he fucking ends up gassing out, especially if he gets hurt. But we'll see. We will see. Best of luck, everybody. I think it's a good fight, man. I think it is a really good fight, and it's just like it kind of feels like not really a 50-50, but like pretty good like showdown. So I just took the dog. But I like what I saw from Theo. I think he has the finishing upside to me, but we will see. So we can move forward, though. I believe the next one is Zach Reese and Dushko Tudorovic. Joey, I know you'll tell me if it is or not, though.
It is.
It is? Okay, thanks, sir. Now, God, I mean, I already said it. I caved and fucking jumped off the ledge, took the plunge with Dushko. And then, of course, I got cunt cursed by Chief Red X. So, you know, if it goes sideways, that's who I'll blame it on. But nah, in seriousness, like, I just think Dushko can get the takedown and smash him. I don't think Reese, like, you can go through and criticize Dushko's wins, but dude, who the fuck has Zach Reese beaten? And look at who that motherfucker's lost to compared to Dushko. That's what I would say. Yeah, I know both say MMA math, but like, I feel like this is a way more winnable fight for Todorovic than some of the other ones he's taken. I just says he's at a new camp. You can't always take the dudes at their word, but I like hearing that, and I don't fucking know, man. This plus 200 over a dude that like just got sparked out really badly on the ground, and I could see Dushko having similar success, and Reese looked like shit too. So let's fucking go Todorovic, but I'm sure Moiz is going to give me the Zach Reese side in kind.
No, with my Eurotrash brother.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah, I think he'll push Reese towards the fence, create some clinch scramble, and takes him down there, and starts landing ground pound when Reese is down. So and gets the ground pound finish. So Reese is a taller guy, so he has to set up his entries, either by a kicker or a punch, and chain the single leg towards the double leg. So I don't think Todorovic will be there, but I do believe Todorovic will push him against the fence and start, punishing him in the clinch and take him down there, because Reese can be taken down, and he plays guard, so so he'll get ground and pounded.
Dushko's got a pretty legit black belt too, man. Like he's pretty good, especially when he has his way on top.
Oh, he's very good at passing guard and ground and pound. So
dude, he full mounts somebody like really fucking nice.
Yeah, he mounted Chidi.
Not effortlessly, like he just steps right over. It's kind of crazy.
So I actually bet him by ground and pound. So.
I know. I know. No, I know it, Mick. Like it is a total carousel fight. You're right. He has to win, but I think that could bode well for him. Joey, fucking, I can't remember if have you gone on this one yet?
No, I haven't. As much as I like Dushko, because he damn near has the same last name as me, fucking damn near to a T. And I don't think Zach Reese is any good either. But I don't know why I think Zach Reese is probably going to win, probably in round one. And he might hit Dushko, and I think he gets a finish. But before I say that, Moiz, you probably know this more people. Is it just weird? Because like I know when Zach Reese first came in, he came in as like a brawling striker, and now he thinks he's like a takedown artist type of dude, trying to attempt takedowns. He tried against Bakoyev, and Bakoyev said, "Bro, there's levels to your country hick ass, and then I knocked you the fuck out." One line that is irking me to potentially take it. Zach Reese half a takedown at plus 225. That's so
Yeah, I think
tempting.
he gets. I think he might get a takedown. Yeah.
That's plus half a takedown. I only need one in that bitch. I don't care. After he gets takedown, he gets submitted, or if he gets, I don't give a fuck. I may play that. So stay tuned on Twitter for that. But I'm going Zach
Yeah.
Reese. I think he gets it done inside the distance.
Yeah,
Round one.
and that's what I think too, Bo. Like, I just don't think so, man. And like, you look at the fights, like Dushko gets hurt a lot, right? He gets hurt and dropped a lot, but he doesn't get starched a lot. Like, he gets hurt and like ref stopped. Zach Reese, the both times he's lost by knockout, he was unfucking conscious badly. So I don't know. I agree, Bo. Like, I think he's just more likely to get smashed. But I do agree with Joey that in the first round, Reese probably more dangerous. Dushko gonna have to be a little careful. Zach Reese does come out aggressively. Like, I could see a Marquez style knockout for Reese. So that is the path I would give him. But yeah, I like Dushko here at this, especially at the price, man. Logan Paul, dude, a fucking literally a poor man's Logan Paul. But good stuff, boys. I'll just wish everybody the best of luck. I get passing on Dushko. Like, just pass on this fight if you're smart, honestly. Now this one, Moiz, I'm gonna let you kick this one off, man. Macy and Ketlin Vieira, do your worst.
No, yeah. Pre-weigh-ins, there was a path for Ketlin via grappling, so she might try it now, but I think she's gonna gas out really hard. So I have switched my pick to Macy Chiasson round 3, TKO, maybe a body shot or ground and pound. So
let's fucking go.
Yeah,
I'm feeling the body shot too, brother. Let's fucking go.
yeah. When it's when you have to abort the weight cut, the liver shot is very sensitive. So
To deliver. Oh, dude, that's a good point, man. Okay, so let's. Bitch was in a hospital last night. Are we worried about this fight not getting fucking medically cleared? Are you worried about that at all, more?
Yeah,
I am a little bit.
Yeah, I'm very worried. So
I feel you, dude. That's why I didn't put much. It's like on my bet, but go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. If she might duck the fade. So
yeah, talk to me, Presidente.
So if this fight actually happens, I'm not gonna hold my breath waiting to hear actual news, but I don't think I've ever picked against Chason. That's my gal. Probably one of my better Planet Flags I've hit. She's well-rounded as fuck, and when I said that she beat Bueno Silva during a breakdown, I said she could be a potential dark horse. If it wasn't for that body kick from Aldana,
oh my god, don't remind me.
That shit fucking haunted my dreams. But if the fight actually happens, I actually do agree I could potentially see maybe a later finish. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with Chase on, and the line is climbing up. Beginning of the week, I think it was close to a pick'em. And I know people said they had Chase on plus money. If you do, the fight happens. God bless your soul. Now she's at minus 140 with Vieira at plus 115. I'm going Chase on. If the fight happens and it leads up to happening before the fight goes, I'm playing Chase on inside the distance. But I had something I would stay on stream for. Tune in tomorrow. Stay on stream. If the fight happens, then you'll hear it.
Right. For sure, man. Like Joey said, man, fight starts 6:30, Pub Sports Radio. We will both be there. Hope to see y'all there. Big Show's ass will be fucking be there too.
I would just want to, if you've done your homework and studied the Ketlin Vieira, she always has a bad round 3. She always loses round 3. She lost round 3 versus Panic Jansen because she was so tired. And she had a good round 2 versus Kayla Harris, but round 3 she just laid on the ground and took some elbows. So I also lost round 3 versus Yana Santos. Who else did she do? Yeah, and Raquel Pennington. Yeah, so there's a pattern, right? She has a
For
good
sure.
two rounds, then it's a huge drop off in round 3, and now with the weight miss and health problems, I expect she's gonna get finished this time.
Yeah, that's why I took the ITD. That's kind of how I feel with Dushko and Macy. Like it'll kind of be dealer's choice. Like they'll be having their way on top, or maybe Macy just gets the knockout. But like Macy's got a little bit of that fucking Macy Barber too, where she's kind of got a little like meanness to her. Like she's got a little chip on her shoulder, and she likes to punish people when she sees they're starting to break. So, yeah, I like Macy Chasson a lot in this fight, or Chasson. If you're a good nail, you'll have an opportunity. Yeah, yeah. Right on. And pretty sure Presidente went on that one.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. I just don't want to forget about you, Joey.
I appreciate it,
I
my
might be able
brother.
to live with myself. But yeah, good stuff, gentlemen. Shout out to the 6 people in the chat. We flirted with 10. We didn't quite get there. Who knows if we will or not, but it don't really matter. All right. Well, I know who to let kick this one off. Joey DFS, let the champions fly. Jacoby versus Lopez.
So before I actually give out my most obvious pick, I remember early during the week I was on Lopes to beat that boring ass fucking Russian Mama Gomed, and for some stupid idiotic reason on fight day I thought maybe the Russian would make it boring and win a boring decision. And what happened? Lopes stopped everything. Lopes went belt to ass, and he cashed the dog. And I was like, you know what? That's why I need to stick with my guns, stick with my gut, stick to my guys. I planted my flag on Lopes. I think is he gonna be a better striker? Fuck no. I think he can be able to close the distance. I think he can work in takedowns with Jacoby. Um, Jacoby hasn't been submitted since 2012, but that was against a bare knuckle guy. If he can get in dominant positions, I think he can have extreme full success in time control and hold position and maybe even get a later submission. So I'm going to be going with my planet flag and also my second leg in my parlay, which if you guys missed it, is an underdog parlay of Filio and Lopes, the Brazilian parlay, which you can get at least on my book, plus 456. The line's changing a little bit on Filo. So see what the lines are. Yep, I got 2 dogs in a parlay this week because my man TC, he's done it before. I did it when I was at Pubapalooza with Kevin Holland and Nathaniel Wood. So I was like, you know what? Let's see if I can do it again. I like Fialo. He was one of my potential flags. I know TC was talking about as a potential flag also possibly, but he did bet him. And Lopes, I knew I was going to play Lopes. So, yeah. So 2 Brazilian dogs are my parlay this week, which I should probably put the bets on now because the line keeps going down. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you might as well get on it. Good shit, boys. Let me put up this other banner, and I will while you're doing that, Joe, you can kick off the next one. Well, Moiz, you did not give your assessment on this one, right? Did you?
No, I'm on the opposite side. I have,
Boo!
probably Bruno Lopez too predictable.
You don't love Joey.
No, he doesn't.
Plotting, and I think
Fucking liar.
once he throws Lopez throws that overhand right, he'll get countered and knocked out by Jacoby. Jacoby also has, Jacoby also has the cardio edge here. So,
Well, Moiz, I would be really upset with you, but I actually agree with you. I actually do have Jacoby by knockout myself, but
so
I will say this. This is the path I could see for Lopez because I was thinking about, I was like, how is Lopez going to win this fight? This is how I can see it. I could see potentially some win-loss duality where Jacoby is just tooling Lopez, and in the 3rd round, Lopez is like, fuck, I got to do something, and he desperately like ankle dives for a takedown, gets to the back and chokes him. So I could see that like a little win-loss duality for Jacoby, but my official pick is Jacoby by knockout. But best of luck, Joey. I hope I'm wrong.
TC also, before we go on to the next fight, another bet I'm also about to put in. I can't help it. If he's gonna win, I think it is by this method. Bruno Lopes 1.5 takedowns. The overs at plus 120.
Oh, let's go. Nice, dude. Well, best of luck to you. Yeah, it's just,
Yeah,
it's
if
a
you
total
look, if
pass
you look,
for me.
if you rewatch Lopez last fight, he spent a lot of energy round one and round two. His guard was dropped very low. His hands were down, and
Wait
if
till
you
you see.
got a guy, if you got a guy like Jacoby, he's gonna chop his lead leg in round one, and round two, when his hands are lower, the headshot will be there. Head
Let me
head
see.
kill will be there.
What'd
So
you get Filio at? First straight bet?
Me?
Yeah.
I did. I got a bad line on it. It was plus 128.
Yo, I tell you not. Like I just put a little bit of money in through my PayPal. That line has been going up and down. Like before anything, it was just plus 125. It's at plus 110 now.
Yes, it really has seesaw, man. I'm glad you brought that up. So just be aware. Anybody you like Theo, who knows what is going to do? Like it's weird, and it might have something to do with Nascimento missing weight. People are like, oh shit, dude, maybe he is live. So we'll see. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go on mute real quick so I can grab I can put the banner, the parlay banner up in the car. But we can go ahead and start this next one if y'all want to. It's Brahimaj and Billy Ray Goff. Moiz, why don't you kick Brahimaj and Goff off if you don't mind?
I got Goff by KO. Tons of volume, tons of pressure. Great shot selection. Goes to the body and probably gets the head shot in round two. So I got a Goff by round two KO.
Oh, what'd you get that line at? Or you didn't bet it yet?
I haven't seen the line yet. So
Okay. Let's see if I can. I'll give you an idea real quick. See where it's at.
probably plus 600-700.
Billy Goff round two knockout plus 5. Oh, someone just joined in. Good lord.
Yeah, it's Echo.
Okay.
Latency Echo.
ET phone home. But yeah, I'll make it quick. The line on Billy Goff is at minus 400, which holy shit. So if you guys are looking at the lines now, I do agree with Moiz. Billy Goff by knockout is plus 125. Are you shitting me? He's not going to submit Brahimaj. That's not happening. Brahimaj, can Brahimaj maybe take him down? Maybe. Who the hell knows? I don't think he can. But what's the under? Oh, the 115 is the under. Yeah, I'm not touching that down.
The Brahimaj round one submission is an auto bet. That's his path.
Yeah, that's.
You have to
better
bet
hope he
it.
pulls some slick shit, but I do agree. I think Goff is the play here. I think you could definitely parlay him. I think he's gonna win this fight with no problem. I'm probably gonna have the knockout plus 125. You're getting a guy who's a minus 400 on the money line by the method that he primarily wins from at plus 125. I mean, do what you want with it. I'm definitely gonna have the plus 125 by knockout.
Right on, dude. Good stuff. Sorry, I just had to add that banner there or media asset, whatever. Appreciate you, Big Show, again, once again.
Don't let it happen again.
So Billy Ray Goff and Brahimaj, man, like I'm not as confident on Billy Ray Goff as everyone. Like this just it seems like people are treating this like a free square. Like I guess I get it. I can't really back Brahimaj either. It sounds like Bo, are you gonna do you like Ramiz here? Or is it just like you think he's a chill brush? Because there's some fighters that I feel that way about, and I don't necessarily like bet them. I'm just like I want that dude to win, kind of shit. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna pick Goff. It's just a total pass for me, man. Like I can see a path for Ramiz potentially. It's just not something that I feel strongly enough to put my money on. So just gotta pass. Pick will be Goff by knockout though.
How about Goff's hair?
Say what?
How about that Goff hairstyle? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous, dude.
Man,
and that's
showing up
again,
like
it's like,
Tarzan.
all right, Billy Ray Cyrus, like, all right, yeah, fucking achy breaky heart, dude, get out of here. That's what I'm saying, Bo. Like, I can't, man. It does feel like trappy. Like Dusko kind of feels like a trap too. And I saw you say that in the chat earlier, and I totally agree. Like, it feels like they're forcing our hand. Like, I don't know. It kind of feels like that with Goff too. It's like, oh, dude, this is automatic Goff knockout, and I'm not as convinced, even though that will be my little bitch ass pick.
Hey, Stubborn Mick, look, Bruce really Leroy is a whole nother level.
Hell yeah. Nah, I feel you, dude. I mean, Dushko is kind of a fighter like that for me, except I do bet him. Who's another guy like that where it's like I don't necessarily bet him, but I always root for him. I'll have to think about that for a second. But there's definitely some fighters like that for me. But yeah, man, good shit, dude. Appreciate y'all. Had 7-8 people in here. Whether we get to 10 or not, man, I appreciate y'all in here kicking it. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. We are just about through this card. We're up to the two most, I guess, significant fights on the card, like ranking wise and like definitely the main event. But I was gonna say title picture wise, but I don't think that's really the case for Gamrot or certainly not Ludovic Klein. But co-main does have, like, if Klein can win this fight, it's a huge feather in his cap. Gamrot, it's not really. It's kind of Gamrot spinning his wheels, holding his place or whatever, like not really moving up, but not really. It's a not, like I said, hold your place spot. Don't move down fight. Or get bumped kind of fight. But I don't know. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I know there's some sharp people on Klein, but I don't see it, dude. I think people are reaching. Like, trust me, Gamrot is a blacklisted fighter. I can't stand the son of a bitch. But this is a Gamrot smash spot, dude. Klein ain't the fucking one. You want to talk about MMA math? Like, oh, well, Gamrot gets hurt by dirt. Klein can do it because he hit hard. Like, dirt. Like, nah, man. He's not skilled enough to me. Gamrot's way too good of a wrestler. I think he chokes Klein, honestly, or smashes him. This just Gamrot all day to me. Gamrot by sub is my official pick. He is literally blacklisted, though, and I cannot take him off the list. I can't bet the dude, certainly not at chalk, but if there was one person that I would consider like a temporary, like, lifting of the fucking blacklist ban, it would be Gamrot here, because I think he destroys Ludovic Klein. But I ain't gonna do it. Moiz, we think.
I'm with Ludovic Klein to your trash.
I knew your Euro try. I knew it.
You cancel each other's out, and Klein is faster, much more devastating.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Striking, especially that head kick. If you look at it, some of these old fights, he times the knee when somebody tries to shoot in. So I saw some stat that Gamrot has been knocked down 5 times in the UFC. That's a lot, man. So if he gets knocked down one time, he has lost a round. So then you have to bank that Gamrot can win 2 more rounds. So it's a 3-round fight, and I have to lean with the underdog.
I don't know why y'all think it's going 3. This motherfucker got anaconda choked by Nate fucking Landwehr and lost a decision to Micah Trezano's jobber ass. What do you think, Joey?
I've made a lot of money with both of these fighters. The most I have made was from Klein when I hit over almost 100K, the one contest. But I don't understand this fight, but I sent him my dues. Like, yeah, you want to give Klein a legit matchup, but he's not even ranked in the top 15. I know he's ranked somewhere in the 20s, but
it's such a Gamrot setup, dude. People, this is Gamrot hate. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
And like, I like Gamrot too. And like, I remember my stupid high ass on stream. I remember I had Gamrot as a straight versus Jalen Turner. Then I live bet Gamrot at plus money. Then I live bet him again. Then he got dropped again. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to lose these bets. And then he got a split versus Turner, which I got thankful for. But
I have 7 fucking times, Moiz, but he won't listen to me. Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
Tell Joey to keep those. Look, my hands are down, Mr. MMA locker room, and I better be seeing you on stream.
Don't lie. You send me the screenshot. You DM me the screenshot that you're doing a fucking hands up, don't shoot.
No, I'm only hands up because I'm holding my phone. But no, I'm going Gamrot. Like, as you said, like, I think he's the better wrestler. And if you go back to look at Klein's overall,
he's a better fighter by a long shot. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's that. You know, if you tell me Gamrot is going to be stupid and be like, oh, I do not need my wrestling. No, Klein's going to eat them for lunch then. That's a whole different type of story. But I don't think Gamrot's that stupid. And from at least I've noticed from Gamrot, I know a lot, ever since like a lot of people's point of view at, oh, maybe the UFC told Makayev Gamrot don't give a fuck what the UFC got to say. Gamrot's gonna go look to win. Clearly, you've seen a lot of fights where he changed styles, wrestling takedowns. His takedown props at 3.5. If I think the fight goes longer, it's a tenth of a look. But if you tell me he does get him down early where they're dry, Gamrot might look to pressure, and Klein's going to look to transition to get up. He might leave something there available for a submission, which, if you do like the submission, I think it's like plus 800 for Gamrot, which is fucking insane. But I think it's Gamrot probably by decision as of right now. I think Gamrot makes fights closer than what he should.
Against just better fighters than Klein.
Yeah. Like, this is a slight step down when it comes by name value.
I think it's a pretty big step down, honestly. Like, I don't. Again, like he beat AJ Cunningham and Roosevelt Roberts. What kind of crack rocks are y'all smoking, dude? Knock it off. It's you're reaching with this one.
And he hasn't fought a true chain style wrestler. Like I wouldn't even say that.
I know, dude.
Old
But
country boy.
we're gonna sell it for the banter. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh Lord, you might need some water for that, my friend. But yeah, I got Gamrot, so I don't get yelled at.
Yep, he's gonna be gnawing on a piece of fucking cheese in a corner, dude, just clutching his little rat claws. Moiz says, "Spirit, how long? Spirit, how long?" How long, you ask? Not much longer, because we got the main event, gentlemen. Men of culture, this fight should find us well. Hope to see you all there for the main event. Pub Sports Radio fights start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will conclude with this scheduled bout here in the women's flyweight division. Aaron Cold-Blooded Blanchfield and Macy the Future Baba with her fucking weight missing ass, dude. A little uncharacteristic for her. She usually comes in looking pretty sharp, man. But this is the battle of the sevens, dude. This is my territory, boys. Known for fucking a 7, dude. That's all I do. That's all I done did in my life. Nah, but a couple 8s in there, a couple, more than a few 4s. But in any case, enough about me. Blanchfield Barber. 2 cutie pies, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say fucking dime brizzles like you fucking leave your significant other for him, but I just said, cute. Girl next door, cutie pie.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the toughest fights to pick for me, honestly, dude. It feels like the most binary fight. It feels like whoever has their way more, whoever's more ready on the night kind of deal is gonna get their way. Like, I think on the feet, it's Barber all day. On the ground is Blanchfield all day. Like, who's gonna get there? Will they meet in the middle somewhere and it just ends up being splitty? It's a total pass for me. I will enjoy watching this fight if it ends up heavy grappling and there's like not a finish. Like, we get to see a bunch of fucking jiggling of cheeks and fucking, I mean, neither one really have crazy titties, but a couple little, things rolling around, some little booty bumps and thighs and shit. It won't be the worst experience for cultured men, but this pass, man. In fact, I don't even know who I'm picking, dude. I've literally gone back and forth with it all fucking week. I've simped for both of these chicks in the past before. I've sworn them off now, but fuck, dude. I guess the pick will be Blanchfield. Barber seems like a pretty public dog, and there's a certain chief of certain colored X's that has made a bet on her. So, yeah, it's an easy pass now. I'm going to pick Aaron Blanchfield, I guess. I hate to make the weight miss the deciding factor, but it's just a fucking pick. Like, I wasn't super bullish on Macy to begin with, and I don't know, man. Like, Aaron is such a better grappler than her, dude. Macy's been taken down by less than Aaron Blanchfield, and this is what I don't like about Blanchfield, though. People say that Macy is cocky. Nah, dude, she's pretty fucking cocky too. She's talking about well, I'm younger than her, and I was able to do so much more than her. It's like, bitch, you're 2 fucking years younger than her. Y'all are the same generation of fighter. You're pretty much the same age. Fighting skill, fighting years wise, they're in the same fucking spot. So for her to act like she's just this I'm actually the younger one, and you're this old slow, nah, man. Macy's way faster and hits harder on the feet. And I just think Blanchfield will be outgunned if it's standing. She bleeds pretty easily. Like her defense isn't great at all. So it's a pass for me, man. But I'll pick Blanchfield. Moiz, we think.
Yeah. First of all sympathy and love for Macy Barber. Sexually assaulted at 6 years old and then abused sexually at the age of 16 by.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not joking about this stuff. So,
Oh shit.
but a 33-year-old guy at her family's gym. He was an instructor there. So horrible.
That sucks, dude. I did not know that.
No human should go through that kind of
Fuck
trauma.
no, dude.
So, other than that, I think this will be a very easy matchup for Aaron Blankfield. Both have karate background. The sin of all sins, Aaron. Macy does is that she blitzes right in a linear straight line, and that leaves a lot of openings for a single leg takedown or a body lock takedown. Number 2 on the ground, she uses a lot of energy to try and get up, but here is the issue. She exposes her back in order to try and get up. Rose did it too, but Rose is much more subtle, much more high end in terms of her scrambling abilities. I do think once she exposes her back, turns her back, Erin takes her back and starts raining elbows. And I do believe she either gets a 10-8 or she gets the ground pound TKO
Shit.
this time. So there's a defensive flaws from Aaron, Macy's side.
Macy, yeah.
Maverick exposed that. Had full back mount in round 2, but she made a huge mistake. She tried to sink her choking arms in. She should have, try and flatten her out and start raining punches, which she did the last 25 seconds. I do believe Maverick also won that fight, round 1 and round 2. So, yeah, I think Macy gets finished this time. She still has issues with that knee, She can't feel her parts of her left knee. So, yeah, give me Aaron Blankfield by GNP TKO.
You were molested, Mick. You just forgot about it, dude. You repressed it. Let the healing begin, brother. We just scratched the surface. Joey, what do you think about this main event, duder?
I know earlier week I said just as a slight weird feeling, I had no confidence on it. For some reason, I said I was picking Barber because I think at least early, I think the volume could be a problem. We've seen Blanchfield bleed in her nose. Still a cutie, but she got a toucan nose a little bit. But the more and more I'm just watching interviews, and I saw the weigh-in, the interviews, I give Barber credit. She was building up the fight to where she pretty much called out Blanchfield, saying, "Oh, I'm more entertaining than her. Blanchfield's boring. She's one-dimensional."
Dude, so bogus. Macy was saying crazy shit too.
She was saying some off-the-wall shit that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, "Girl, coming from the bitch that hasn't been fighting for almost 2 years, injury or not, I don't give a fuck." But then figuring out it was a knee issue. I don't know if it was the ACL, MCL. It was one of the two little fuckers there. And it takes a bit to fully heal from that. It took me almost 2.5, 3 years to have my ACL fully back right. And I'm actually curious how her footwork's going to look in this fight. And then the weigh-in was kind of more the icing on the cake to where before she even stepped on, she took a breath fuck. I'm like, oh, this bitch might not make weight. So I said, that's exactly what I said. This bitch might not make weight. As soon as they brought the scale, I was like, oh, this bitch had a hard cut. And then I was like, okay, I'll go Blanchfield. I'm fine with that. And then, as everyone says, the curse of you-know-who had a nice little bet on Barber. I was like, So I was like, you know what? Let me go back to rewatch a couple things. Andrea Lee ragdolled the fuck out of her and Barber.
Triple C dog, the cunt
She
curse.
ragdolled the shit out of her, and I know she has her own little good striking and decent grappling. If you're getting taken down 5 times versus Lee, how many times you can get taken down by Blanchfield? Blanchfield's line is at 2.5 for takedowns, over under. Maybe I'll parlay the over on takedowns. And Moiz said ground and pound knockout. If you actually think it's an actual knockout just by itself, you can get that at plus 1,200. The submissions plus 325. The inside the distance plus 300. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed. If mainly due to I think if it does go to the ground and Blanchfield does have a lot of good positions, she's not looking to hold and make it boring. She throws her shots and she could be looking for a finish. Barber, if it stays on the feet, maybe she could clip her. Who the hell knows? So I don't think the fight goes to the scorecard. So you can probably get good plus money on fight doesn't go to a decision because they're expecting this fight to go 5. But I do think Blanchfield eventually, maybe round 3, round 4, we'll see how the cardio looks at Barber. And maybe she does get her flat and potentially work a finish on the ground. So my pick, more confidence, more throughout the week going towards Blanchfield.
Yeah, dude, rip pussy, dude. Get it? Because she's such a bitch. A lot of injuries. Yeah, that's another reason why I just can't bet Macy. It's like she does seem a little fragile. Like you were like, and like who said it earlier? I think Bo was saying it, where she's just gonna throw her the fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you toss Macy around enough, she's gonna exactly pop her knee. And like Joey can tell you, man, that ACL, like my cousin had that shit happen to him, and it like, dude, it's bad.
Yeah, I tore my ACL, MCL at the same time, and it did not feel good.
That's your whole fucking knee. Like, dude, I tore my meniscus. I tore like my meniscus, dude, my outside meniscus, and like it still doesn't feel the same. That's not nearly as bad as a full ACL, dude.
And that shit took me 3 years to at least get fully where I needed.
Yeah, I could see another Roxanne Modafferi kind of like experience where like Macy just like blows out her knee again. But yeah, I'll pick Blanchfield. But that will do it, boys. We made it through the damn car. We'll wrap this thing up under 2 hours. I want to thank y'all both very much, and also big shout out to him for pulling double duty, man, daddy duty, and still being in here and kicking it with us. So shout out to him, and shout out to everybody in the chat, dude.
One time in the building.
There he is. I mean, not a moment too soon. What is up, my dude? Shout out to my homie Wine Time Sports. Shout out to the Left Coast, man. Hope you're having a good afternoon, Bo. Hope it's the end of the week for you. Definitely hope to see you tomorrow, man. But yeah, shout out to you. Been kicking ass with MLB. Make sure y'all check out Walk Off Wagers. That is this dude right here, Wine Time and Spoons Bets. New baseball show on Pub Sports Radio, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sundays. It is the tightest Sunday show. It's super chill, very informative, a lot of sharp shit going on in there. And yeah, man, been loving it. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Yeah, let's fucking do it, man. Hell yeah. So, I mean, that's it, man. We went through the whole fucking card. Moiz, final words, final thoughts. Thank you so much.
No, see you next week.
All right.
UFC 316. Let's go.
I'll fucking see you too. And there he is, Mr. Moiz. Adio. Joey DFS. Thank you, brother. Final words for the people. Talk to him.
Yeah, make sure to hit the like before the stream ends. Make sure to follow our Twitter page at Locker Room Talk Podcast. Wine time, since you're late, I'll tell you my parlay. It is Filio and Lopes, 2 underdogs this week. I believe Wine, I don't know if Wine followed it when we were in San Antonio. I forget who did, but we cashed on that when I had 2 dogs, so I'm going back to the 2 dogs. Yeah, stay tuned. Streams at 6:30 tomorrow, and we're ready to get paid. And if you haven't, go to Pub Sports Radio on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you set your reminder for One Time Show for 11 p.m. Good Lord, 11 a.m. on Sunday. Especially if you love baseball, because they always giving out cash and tickets.
Fuck yeah, dude. Wine time. Let's go, Angels, dude. Come on, man. Let's fucking go. I made that bet and I seen you run it too. I was like, let's fucking go. Let us fucking go. Yeah, man. So these are like Joey was saying, the fights do start at 6:30. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna drop you down real quick, Joey, and do my little outro thing. But looking forward to seeing you next week, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing your fucking ass tomorrow night, Bo
Yes,
Dick.
sir.
But yeah, man, that will do it for the show. As you guys can see, make sure y'all check out. God damn, Patrick, fucking idiot. Sorry, just yelling at myself there. I hate that. I want it to be smooth, and it just never is. It just never is, boys. And it's my own dumbass fault. Jesus Christ, I hate this fucking computer sometime. Oh my God. Okay. There. All right. This is what I wanted to say. Thank y'all so much for stopping through, man. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I said, check out Wine Time Show Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pub Sports Radio, on that very same channel, Pub Sports Radio. Saturday, fight starts 6:30. Hope to see y'all there. I will be there. Joey will be there. Wine Time will be there in the chat. Big Show Picks will be there. Cyberbullying. I might be doing a little myself. No, I'm just playing, man. We're going to be having a good time. Hope to see y'all there. Yeah, and best of luck, everyone. Like I said, as you can see, these are the parlays for the boys this week. Billy on high-end Amanda with your boy. Big Show Picks. If my Todorovic bet does not go through, at least your Zach Reese leg will clear. So best of luck to y'all. Big Show and Billy on Blanchfield, as well as Mills. Mills has Billy Goff to finish out his. And Joey is riding with your boy on Jafel Theo, and he is also betting Bruno Lopez. Double dog for Joey, and mine and Big Show Picks as well for plus money. So let's fucking go. Those are the bets. One more time, this is my greasy little slate for this card. It's only 3 bets, or 4. Yeah. Follow the Locker Room Talk podcast as well on X. Here go my bets. Half unit on Theo. Half unit on the 2-piece. Half unit on Dushko, money line. And then a greasy little 2-leg prop parlay. And that's it. 2 1/4 units. Or no, 1.75 units total is what it is. 1.75 units. Not going crazy with this fucking card. It's too sketchy for me. The boys all gave it a letter grade. I'm with Moiz, man. I'm gonna give it a D. I think it fucking sucks. But usually the ones that look shitty on paper, well, I wouldn't say usually, but a good amount of the time they end up delivering. Hopefully they do. All right, man. Y'all have a great weekend. I was gonna say week. Have a great weekend. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. The fights do start at 6:30 p.m. And I'm going to get the fuck out of here, dude. Shout out once again to the Dome. Greatest group chat in the world. Shout out to the whole fucking pub. And shout out to you guys that came through in the stream. We'll be back next week. Have a good weekend. Best of luck. Kick ass. Just my 2 cents. Catch you on the next one. Peace.